fraud alert systems. When owners sign up, the recorder's office will notify the owner whenever it records a document on the property. If it's suspicious, owners can report it. We have additional ways to protect property from deed fraud on whio.com. Now take a look at this video sent to us by an Eyewitness 7 reporter. A home security camera captured what looks like a meteor lighting up the sky in Clark County. You can see it there on the right side of your screen. And Nick, I just saw it pass by right now. It was quite amazing. Have you seen anything like that before?
It's been a while. It typically happens when fragments of meteors enter our atmosphere, and they tend to break up. And when they break up, they tend to light up the sky. And that was last night at about 11:30, so about 24 hours ago. And I guess maybe if you're outside, you catch it at the right time. You can probably see that.
Well, we were lucky because it wasn't raining then.
Yeah.
But tonight, if it happened, we probably wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, and some of us have gotten dumped on in the last couple of days. In fact, here's a look at the last 48 hours worth of rainfall totals, and you see a very large variance here. Pleasant Hill and Miami County, just over an inch of rain there. Xenia, you picked up an inch, and most of that was today. But you look at Dayton, just 3/100ths of an inch at 3/100ths of an inch rather at the International Airport. That's just in the last 48 hours. So it certainly is not falling very evenly, and that's going to be the case even as we go through the rest of tonight and tomorrow as well. Live Doppler 7 is dry this evening. All of this light green that you see is ground clutter picked up here on the radar. It is currently sitting at 68 degrees in Dayton, 66 in Salina, 64 in Richmond, but Oxford, you're still hanging on to 72 degrees. We'll broaden out the view for you a little bit. A warm front is lifted north earlier today. We do have a cold front starting to work its way into portions of Indiana. That's bringing a weakening line of showers and thunderstorms moving into the area later on tonight, going into the first half of tomorrow. But really, not everybody's going to see rain from this. And the only difference you're going to notice is maybe a little bit of a drop in humidity and a slight drop of temperatures from Monday. If you need to get outside and cut the grass tomorrow, it's going to be a bit wet for some of you, especially after all the rain we've had today. Monday, another chance for at least a few showers and thunderstorms. Tuesday and Wednesday bring us much better chances for more widespread rain. So if you need to get out and cut the grass, myself included, we'll try to get out there tomorrow morning and get that done before we see more chances for rain. Now, speaking of rain chances, here's how it breaks down over the next 7 days. You notice there's at least a chance of rain every single day. And the best chance right now looks to be in this Tuesday through Thursday time frame. And hopefully by this time next weekend, we start to see those rain chances diminish and a return to some drier weather. Now, despite the rain chances with us, temperatures look to remain above average. Our typical high, 71 degrees. Tomorrow and Monday, we're in the middle 70s for most of us. A couple spots, maybe even in the upper 70s. We're into the 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday with that better chance of showers and thunderstorms. We're still hanging on to temperatures in the 70s there for Thursday. Here's a broader view of futurecast forcing it into tomorrow morning. We see these scattered, spotty showers continuing. Not going to be an all-day rain for us. As we get into Monday, you can see another chance of showers and maybe a couple of thunderstorms coming on through. We get into Tuesday, again, this unsettled pattern sticking around with us. And the Storm Prediction Center currently has Tuesday and even going into Wednesday here as well with a chance of maybe a few stronger to severe thunderstorms. We've got a lot of time to iron out this part of the forecast, but certainly given the warmth and the fact that we're going to have a couple different frontal boundaries in the area, a few rounds of stronger to even severe thunderstorms cannot be ruled out. But let's iron out those details as we get a little bit closer. Through Thursday night, hopefully, again, those rain chances start to diminish for us. Storm Center 7-day forecast shows, again, kind of an unsettled pattern. We're back into those 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, as you look towards this time next weekend, highs are back in the 60s, which that will actually be a bit below average for this time of the year.
Thank you, Nick. More marijuana confusion. The warning for businesses and bars with events like Out on 5th starting this spring.